Whip it real good.
Yes.
Doris, you started it. Whip
Yeah.
it real good. Y'all
And
remember
it
that song?
and it was flowing with what we were talking about.
Yes.
Yes.
The portal.
The portal. I was just talking about the portal. But I'm going to leave that for, I'm not going to go deep in there because we will be all day talking about the portal. So
Okay,
what we
y'all.
got to do, though, is we got to let y'all in some of our backstage conversation.
Yes.
Yes.
This backstage conversation is whip it real good. Yes. Good morning, ladies. Look, my
Good
bell just
morning.
fell off and everything. So we know it's going to be a good
Baby.
morning.
Good
Yes.
morning. A good morning.
It's winning Wednesday. Are you a winner? Are you a winner in this 2024 life? And no matter what the political is going through, people are not believing like they should, but are you believe that you a winner? Do you believe that you're a winner? Will you stand up and say, I'm a winner? All I do is win, winning, and won. Win, winning, won. Winning, won. It's just part of my appetite. It's a part of who I am. It's my being. It's my all being. So Doris, good morning. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, IG. We
Let's
want to
go.
say good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, YouTube. And good morning to all the people I cannot see. Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Winning Wednesday. It's also Wealth Wednesday. And when you think about wealth, do you think about a little bit? Or do you think about abundance? So
Abundance, baby.
imagine your body being wealthy, like my body's healthy and I'm wealthy. My mind is wealthy. My beings is wealthy. Around me is all wealthy. Come on, ladies. That's the portal. That's not no door. That's the portal where you own it all and you're winning no matter what life looks like, no matter what people are saying, and even no matter what people think about you. No matter what their thoughts are about you, you got to still know this water over here is in the wind.
Oh, baby, that must have been what needed to be said today. Girl, it ain't never did that. Come on. Get in the portal, baby. Get in the portal.
In the portal. I'm telling you, things like that get ready to just happen in your life. Things are just
like
happen.
that.
Just suddenly moves. Suddenly people just start blessing you. Suddenly you just walk in favor. Suddenly people gonna call you and be like, I've been looking for you. I've been trying to find you because I need you to come to my gala. I need you to come to my conference and speak at my conference. I need Empower Morning Show to come and be the special guest. And we're gonna fly you over here and we're gonna pay your meals. We're gonna pay your hotels. And we still gonna give you another paycheck. Come on, y'all.
Manifest that thing.
Come on. Woo! I'm hyped this morning, y'all.
Yes,
I
you
had
are.
my
Right this
kudos this
morning.
morning.
That's
Listen,
good.
I see Nicole is on IG and she said that it's good to be up and able to look and join at the show. She said Empower Morning Show put the empowerment back in my life. Come on,
Amen.
Nicole, and
That's what I'm
tell
talking
it.
about, Nicole.
Back in her life. Welcome, Nicole. We thank God what God is doing to your body. We
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
Some suddenly things are happening in your body right now. We thank God for what He is doing. And girl, you're a winner. You have
That's
no
it.
other choice but to come out of this because you're a winner. You are
Yeah.
wonderfully made. You are everything that God has called you to be, and you're
Exactly.
walking in it. So we
Exactly.
gotta share. You know, we gotta do some sharing.
Yes.
I gotta get back. I gotta win back in because y'all, I'm telling you, I can go on and on. But I'm gonna get control. Okay. Share, share, share. Go ahead and type some messages in, type some names in. Let's get this place full. Let the portal get full. We want the portal overflowing with
Yes.
people, new names, new cultural, every race, new people. We want some men in here. We want all kinds in here because we don't want to just be in the winner circle by ourselves. We want to invite people into the winner circle so that they can win too. So give them, Angela, some winning nuggets this morning on some Empower Her.
Boom. Okay, let's do it. All right. So, okay, there you go. Had to get the mic right. I wanted to come to you this morning with an Empower Her boost. And somebody shared this with me this morning. Matter of fact, my daughter did. And it was a quote that Tyler Perry did on The Shade Room. And I just thought it's so in alignment with what we've been talking about. But I'm going to read you what it said on the post. But it was a picture of him standing out in front of a apartment building with the number 8 on the door. And he said, looking back at this photo and realizing that I lived in apartment 8. 8 in biblical terms means a new beginning. Now, y'all know we've been talking about new beginnings, right? I know that I was at my new beginning. I now know that I was at my new beginning. I now know that if he had let me stay there, I would have never left because I had gotten comfortable. I had stopped trying to have anything else. I wanted to stay in what I knew I could afford. I did not want to move from that place, but I now know that nothing huge comes from staying comfortable. Let me say that one more time. Nothing huge comes from staying comfortable. I now know that just like stagnant water, being stagnant can kill your dreams. I now know that you don't get to the other side by staying comfortable. I now know and I thank God that that man put me out of that place. I can hear his voice. You have to go. You've been here too long. That is a word all by itself. Listen, this is the month of August, and we've been talking about new beginnings. But where are you staying at that you've been too long? What is killing your dreams? Where is what is God whispering and saying, it's time to go, it's time to move forward, it's time for you to go forward, it's time for you to dream on a different level, it's time for you to get in the portal and experience everything I have for you, not just open door opportunities, but everything, a whole block, not just a house, not just a door, a whole block is open to you. You just got to get in there and start having an abundant mindset. Don't be stagnant. Know this is a new beginning. Stop being comfortable and know that what God has for you will blow not only your mind, but all the minds that are connected to you when they see just what God can do for you. So that has been your Empower Her boost. Let's go ahead and get started for the rest of the day.
Baby.
That was wonderful.
That was. And I just got to tell you, if you have not sold your $8 seed into invest in that $8 seed to yourself, if that wasn't confirmation that you need to go ahead and put that $8 seed into the ground, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know how else to get it into your thick brain that you gotta invest in yourself. So go ahead and put that $8. 8 is a number of new beginnings, unless you want to stay if you don't want to listen to the man that told Tyler Perry get out, you gotta go. If you don't want to go, then okay, I understand. I'll stop preaching about it. Just no, if you're ready for that new beginnings, go ahead and sow that $8 seed.
And understand this, sometimes you have to get fired. Sometimes you have to get evicted. Sometimes you have to get broken up with. Sometimes things happen in order to push you into where you're supposed to be. Because a lot of times we will get comfortable. We will just be like, you know what, a couch potato sitting there, knowing that you got things to do, but you will just sit there and be stagnant. But stagnant water attracts mosquitoes. It attracts bacteria. It attracts all kind of nasty things. Exactly. But when you start stirring the water, when you start, saying, God, I know it's something more for me. I know it's something better for me. When you start understanding that, baby, that's when the game changes. Come on, Regina. I know this your day. Come on, before me and Sparkle trying to preach.
No, it's okay. I'm loving it. Exactly what you guys are talking about. Okay, I need you guys. If you got any pens and piece of paper, y'all need to take note. Okay, because we are in the portal stage, as you can see, and we've been in this portal stage, but now it's just a confirmation of different scenarios and things that are happening. We're asking you to join us in this because we're passionate about what we speak about. We are passionate about who we are, and we are passionate because we know what is capable if you just believe. Okay, so I'm the portion of Empowered Mornings is heal her. Okay, I'm a firm believer the only way that we're able to get to this, it all starts in our mind, because our mind controls everything. Okay, so just be clear that whatever changes that goes on has to be in your mind. Okay, we're going to be talking about mental immunity. What is mental immunity? Okay, mental immunity is for a person, an individual who protects their mental health and their resilience when it comes to obstacles, adversities, anything that may shift you in a negative way. How can we have a healthy mental immunity? Okay, what do you have to lose? Well, your mind. Let's just put it that way. What do you have to lose? When they say, well, you don't have nothing to lose, why not? No, you have so much to lose. And if you lose your mind, then what? Okay, there's different areas in our life that a lot of us have lost our minds in. Okay, how? Is because we didn't make the right choices for our life. Okay, I'm going to give you some key things. Self-awareness. What is self-awareness when it comes to mental immunity? Okay, we must understand ourselves. We must understand what triggers us. Okay, understanding is how do we shift self-awareness. What are your triggers? Sometimes we don't even really know until it happens. It's time to start writing it down and think of some things that are your top triggers that you know off the top. They don't even take a question. Everybody in the family know what your top trigger is, but and then there's other things that are mild conditions. Okay, write those down. It's very important because you need to identify. And when you write them down and you can identify them and you can write off what is the scenario that would put that trigger in explosive. Okay, mental immunity. Think about your mental immunity. How important is to have self-awareness. Okay, emotional regulation. How do we cope with these obstacles? How do you cope with them? Do you self-inflict? Everybody has a different way of it, maybe self-inflicting when they can't cope with something. Okay, a lot of times there's some people who get really, really depressed. They go into either they're binge eating or they're not eating or they're sleeping too much or they're moody, they're unstable, they're up, they're down, they're up, they're down. Meaning if you're up and you're down, you can be happy 1 minute and there is no in between. And it could be 15 minutes later and you just have this mood on you that you ready to snap at anybody who says anything, looks at you, any kind of way. That is instability. We have to be able to balance this, okay? Mental immunity. These are very things that are vital for the decisions that we make in our life and how we deal with things, okay? The resilience, how do you bounce back? How is it that you bounce back from adversity? Makes a big difference. Or do you just stay in that? Because you just figure, oh, maybe it just happened to me. I don't have to do anything about it. You know, it is what it is kind of attitude, you know. No, I don't like that is what it is kind of attitude. I hate that. Oh, it is, but no, it isn't. It happened and it won't happen again. How do you bounce back? If you bounce back, that means you don't go back. You move forward from those situations. I don't care what situation that you're in right now. Your mindset, what is your mental immunity? Do I give up or do I fight? Do I have faith or do I have fear? Which one is it? Because me personally, I'm not showing up in defeat. Hey, it may look like I'm not, it may look like I'm losing, but trust and believe I can fight to the very last end. Do you hear me? I can crawl on my fingernails type of mentality if I have to get to where I have to get to. Nothing is stopping me. People, things, or any kind of situation will try to come against you when you're in the winning season of your life. When things are moving, hey, expect all this adversity to come around you. But how do we come out of it? Positive mindset. Who wants to be around a negative person, always complaining, never grateful? This is happening to me. That is happening to me. That is not good for your mental immunity. You need to surround yourself around people who are positive and have positive things to say. A negative thing could have happened, but it is an opportunity to turn around into the positivity. Just because it happens to me, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to stop acting out of my emotions, okay? Being led by my emotions, being manipulated, that's mental immunity, and start really looking at the situation as why is it happening to me? Okay, Regina, did you do A, B, C, and D? Maybe there was something that missed. What did I miss? Because it could be me. I could be off. Start evaluating. Line it up. Okay? Line it up. Healthy boundaries. This is where it comes in with lining it up. We must have healthy boundaries for ourselves. I refuse to allow anything that is going to distract me from where my purpose is. A lot of times we get too distracted by all this chaos instead of focusing on what's the inside of us. Okay, we are the most important thing. And how do we get to know ourselves? Is because we sit and we dwell and we see the things that we need to be corrected. That doesn't take anybody else to come and tell us, because we already know. We just don't want to correct them, if we're going to be honest. But when somebody tells us something, it kind of makes us feel kind of way. And people get offended if you say something. Well, you know what? I'm not saying it personally, but baby, if the shoe fits, then wear it. You're offended because you already know. That's how you know. When a person is offended by something you said and you're not directing it to them, hey, you didn't told yourself. You didn't moved on your emotions, mental immunity. I can peep you out in a second just by the way you breathe. And I'm being real with you. I can tell the different levels of your breathing and your pattern of how your chest rises through your nose. If you're nervous, if you're calm, or if you're irate. Okay? Self-care practice. What do we do to relax? What is the self-care to you that brings joy to you? That brings you happiness? Whether you're with somebody and you're doing some self-care or you're not. What is it? It is so important to give yourself that self-care. I don't care if it's 15 minutes. I don't care if it's 30 minutes or an hour. You need that time. I take self-care. One of my favorite things of self-care is being at a park where it's open, it's greenery. Number one, I already know I'm getting all this natural oxygen, so I already know that how I'm going to feel when I'm around it. But it gives me my time to where I can calculate some of the things that I have overcome and where have I grown from those things, because it doesn't still bother me to the point to where I'm irritated that I can think about it daily. So we can't think about those things daily, because what you do is you start manifesting those things. They start growing, and that's what comes forth. But if you put it out there in the atmosphere and speak it, and now it's out of you. You're not manifesting those things, and now you can put positive things into your life. What are those positive things? Whatever it looks like to you, whatever makes you happy. Quit worrying about what everybody thinks. When you get to a point in your life when you don't give a damn about what nobody thinks, you can have a peaceful life. It is your life only. And if it brings you joy, then there it is. Okay? Seeking support. Some of us do not want to seek support. Why? Because we're embarrassed and we want to make everybody think that we have it going on and all this other stuff. No, if you need support, there are women, there are places that are there to, you know what, help you, not do the work for you, but guide you in the right direction. Healing yourself. Healing yourself is the concept. Your mindset, guys. If you want to be healed in every area of your life, then you must change your mindset. You must regulate what you put in it, okay? How you feel it and how you energize it. Because when you're talking about mental immunity at your utmost optimal and you're operating it, there's not much that could come at you that you can't bounce back. And see, that's why the enemy gets so mad and tries to distract you from everything to break you down. What it is, I'm going to keep telling you, it is after your soul. It's the spirit that was in us that is the light. If I can distract you from your purpose of being a blessing and being a light to my people, I will do it. But it's up to you of what you want to be used by. Do you want to be used by the portal, the Most High God, or do you want to be used by the trickery of the world? It's up to you. See, I'm a spiritual woman on top of this. So my belief pattern is different. I believe I can have whatever I want as long it is in the will of God and as long as God wills it for my life. I will keep pressing towards the mark of the high place. My footsteps are ordered, so I don't see anything else. Why? Because you're irrelevant. Do you have the power that I have? Are you walking in it? Because I can see it. See, there are sacrifices that are made to be in this place, you guys. And we're still standing. We're resilient and we will rise. When everything that was against us that tried to bring us down, we will rise. So we stand here on today in season 6. We will rise and we will rise. So if you want to get on this train to your purpose, then Empower Mornings is where you need to show up. You need to share it. You need to like it. If you care about anybody, this is free, y'all. You can be a blessing to somebody. Take it seriously. This is Mental Immunity, one-on-one.
Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Regina said, this is mental immunity, baby. Are you ready for it? It's like boot camp, really, when you start thinking about getting your mind aligned. Come on, Regina, look, I know, baby, it's like boot camp. When, you know, you can go and do some things, you can work out or whatever. When you would go to a boot camp, it's a whole nother level. They pushing you beyond what you think your limit is, because we can give more, we can do more. You think you're using your brain, you're not even tapping into what the brain is, the ability of what the brain can do. We don't even tap into what the body can actually do. We're so complacent, we're so so I don't even know, chicken little type mentality, folks, where everything just blows your mind and have you off course. But not today. Regina did already drop some things. Know what triggers you, become self-aware, emotional regulation, positive mindset, healthy boundaries, self-care practice, and then seek support. Baby, she done gave you 6 things. Regina, if I miss one, let me know. But Run past said, yes, baby, that's a wrap.
Yes, Kelly said good night.
Good night. Ms. Doris said that was a drop the mic moment. At the end of the day, I'm telling y'all where we are now. Sparkle talked about that portal. Regina already let you know how to get in the zone where you get so focused that can't nobody take you off your game. Can't nobody shake you. Maybe we playing a whole, we in a whole different arena. We're not playing, what they call the little AA ball and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that because people get started there. But we in the major leagues, baby. We at the Olympic thing. It's time for you to elevate where you are. It's time to, get around players who playing for real, for keeps. We not just want to be seen. We out here trying to make a difference. It's a whole different level. And mental immunity, Regina.
Mental immunity, girl, Regina. When I say you pulled out that good teaching today, that good teaching today, that was so life changing. It's so it takes you into the different portal of life. If you take these nuggets, mine is self-care practices that brings you joy. Like when you can just, I remember when I was on vacation, I was sitting in the water, just doing praise dance and praising God in the water, had my praise music in my ear, and people probably looking at me like, what is this girl doing? I'm giving myself joy. You can video camera me, you can do whatever you want to do, because this right here is for me. You need to get that selfish about you. This is for me. This ain't for my daughter. Everybody's gonna benefit from it. But right now, this joy is for me. I'm not going after happy. I'm going after my joy. That the peace that passes all understanding. Regina, girl.
Regina,
that has to be at our retreat. Now she gonna have to break, and yes, we will be in 2025. Empower. I'm telling the secret. Get ready for the retreat out of your life. So go ahead. We will get the dates to you soon. I'm talking too much, but hey, manifestation is real, and the retreat is going to be a must-have. You have to get to this retreat.
Amen. Amen.
Regina, baby, listen, I don't even know. I'm telling you that the level of tapping into that, where we are right now, where we're trying to go. We're not trying to be still. We're not trying to be stagnant. We understand that it's time for new beginnings. It's time to get with people who want to push you to your next, push you into your greatness. Sometimes we don't want to go. Sometimes, but when you look at baby birds, when they're in the nest and their mama know it's time for them to fly, and they sit there like, I just want you to keep on feeding me. I just don't want to go out there because they be looking crazy out of them skies. But listen, the mama's like, okay, but I've given you one worm too many. It's time for you to go, and boom, kick you out the nest, baby. And you either gonna fly or you gonna hit the ground. But you gotta decide for survival state. You got to understand, I'm out here now. I'm either going to keep on winning and won. All we do is win no matter what. Yes. You got to have that mentality that I'm not going to hit the ground. You might hit the ground. I'm not hitting the ground. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to fly. Maybe I have to fly at a low altitude until I get it together and realize, ooh, the wind beneath my wings is taking me to this next level, baby. But whatever I do, I'm going to catch a wind, and then I'm going to keep rising and rising and rising above all the foolishness, above all the mediocrity, above all the things that try to keep me down, baby. You may try to keep me down, but listen, if you've ever taken a flight before, I don't care how turbulent the weather is, as long as that plane has altitude, it's going to go beyond all of that, get to a clear space, and then you looking down like, oh my God, it's thundering and lightning, it's raining all down there, but baby, we have elevated to a place where the skies are beautiful, the sun is shining, we've elevated beyond, but you can't get there when you let the turbulence keep you all shook up. Like Regina said, you got to be resilient. You got to have mental immunity. You got to know that things come to take you out, but they can't destroy you if you get in alignment and you know your steps are ordered.
Unleash, baby. What we tell y'all this whole season is about the unleash. Yes, but you have to have faith and move to your next. What did Regina say? I don't care if I gotta crawl on my fingernails. I'm
Baby.
still gonna crawl. And I don't even have none right now because I don't have my nails on. But hey, if we gotta crawl on the nails, just keep what they say. I don't care how I get there. Just get there if I can. Just God get me there. I don't care how I get there. So my hair might be all over my head. My clothes might be tore up. It might be a fight at this world. And I might get hit a couple times. But what I won't do is stay there. Y'all, when I say get, so invest that $8 into you. Invest, write down what are your 4 things that you're believing for. Put it in your envelope and write on the outside of your envelope, I believe God. That is all that we're on. August is I believe you, God. I believe you, God. Repeat that over and over. I believe you, God. And then finally take your envelope and put it under your mattress. Because in the morning when you wake up, those blessings got to wake up with you. Those are blessings have to overtake you when the joy that God is giving you, the peace that he's giving you, the manifestation that he's giving you, the favor that he's giving you. It's a takeover season. I know nobody else in your family ever has done it. That's why it's called for you to do it. I know it sounds crazy, but that's why it's called for you to do it. I know the generation curse has been going on all your life, but it's time for you to be the breaker. It starts with you.
Come on, Alyssa already put the scriptures up there. She said Mark 11:24 and Matthew 21:22. Meditate on that. Get it in your
honey.
spirit.
Thank you.
Thank you for posting
the scriptures. Yes, I'm telling you. Be the
first. Be the first. Be the first.
Be the first. I want to
Say
be the first to buy the subdivision. I want to be the first.
We're number 1.
I want to be the first that the land belongs to Sparkle. That Sparkle girl, I don't know who that girl is, but she cuckoo. I am, because I'm crazy in love with God and I'm crazy in my faith. Because I know what it looked like when I'm not. What crazy you want to be?
Exactly.
Yeah, we are out of time. We gotta get off of here. I have to go to work. Regina gotta go to work and Angela gotta go to work. We got
things to do, baby. We got things to do. But stay tuned. Keep on staying here because Reverend Pat is coming up next. She's doing her daily devotional. Tap into the wisdom that she gives every single time she sits down and gets into that word. She gives it to you, baby. And what she said, wisdom is different from intellect, baby. Get that wisdom that she's giving, right? Get all of that. Until then, like that man said, you have to go. You've been here too long. We've got to go. But understand that we'll be back tomorrow. So make sure you share the broadcast. Tell somebody that you know that needs some empowerment, or there's at a place in their life where they're ready to take off and they're tired of playing small and being mediocre and they want more. Get them connected to us in the morning. Let them get empowered because, baby, it's a beautiful day to be empowered. Y'all have an amazing rest of the day. We'll see you all tomorrow.